everybody? This is Phil again. Welcome back to my channel here. I'm going to take another look at a tractor in my collection here. Today we'll take a quick look at the white Oliver 2270. Pardon me. Tractor is produced by SpecCast. It's a pretty nice tractor. Anybody out there that hasn't bought a SpecCast tractor, I would highly recommend them. They're not overly super duper expensive. A lot of them are right around the wait a minute, like $55 to $80 range in that area. I'm talking 1/16 scale, and they're pretty nice, and they're really pretty detailed, I think. So I would highly recommend, if anyone don't have a SpecCast brand tractor, to give them a try, because you'll see in my video here, they're pretty cool. Let's take a quick look at that box real quick. Let's do that right now. Alright everybody, and back here is the box for the white 2270 Oliver. Of course on the front here it says that at the bottom. It says white 2270 Oliver. Highly detailed 2270 tractor, it says there in a gold like emblem here on the box. Of course, plastic window, plastic sleeve inside that holds the tractor with the ties. SpecCast logo there on the top. It says SpecCast is in Dyersville, Iowa. I don't really know if SpecCast is a division of Ertl or not. I'm not sure. They sure do make some pretty good tractors though, because I've got about 3 of them right now, and they're all pretty nice. But this is the first video, I think, in my channel I'm doing a review of a SpecCast branded tractor. But on the side of the box here too, it has the white logo, the Oliver logo, Agco, Minneapolis Moline. It's got all these logos here on the side of the box. So it's pretty cool, must say. It's nicely protected nowadays, these tractors. It's a pretty sturdy box, even though I have one SpecCast box that's fell apart. I'm going to try to tape it back together. I guess the glue just gave off at the seams. But the big plastic sleeve in there is the real key to these tractors. A lot of them, they're in a big plastic shell sleeve that slides into the box, and then they're tied down and really, really secure. But it's not a bad box. And this is pretty much the basic SpecCast box that I've seen, at least so far, on all the boxes I have, which the boxes are right behind the camera here along this wall. You can't see them, but that's where I'm putting my boxes for now. Alright, let's bring forth the star of the show, the white Oliver 2270 1/16 scale. And here it is, folks, the white Oliver 2270 tractor, 1/16 scale, made by SpecCast. Really nice tractor here, guys. Nice details on the tractor as well, I must say. This tractor was produced in the early 70s, and when I gathered off Google, because I don't know all this stuff offhand, I have to look it up. So Oliver, White, Moline, they all were kind of owned by the same company, I believe, and they all had the same model tractor, basically. Same tractor, just painted different and all that. Like the Moline is the G1355. I think this tractor was even released with the G1355 model number on it, but it was an Oliver. So they all kind of interchanged. If you Google it, it says that, and I thought that was interesting. But this tractor was produced in the early 70s, and 142 engine horsepower, I believe, which is a pretty good, powerful tractor. Pretty high power tractor for that time, you know, in a 2-wheel drive tractor, non-articulated tractor, 4-wheel drive. So for a non-articulated tractor, 2-wheel drive tractor, it was, to me, that sounds like a pretty powerful tractor for that day and age. So it's a pretty nice tractor, nicely detailed. Classic flat straight lines of everything. That's what I love about these old tractors. The width and breadth of my collection will majority be in this time frame, 60s, 70s, 80s, some 90s, even some early 2000s in there. But the stuff today, I just can't. I can't wrap my head around the new designs of any of the tractors, really. I don't get it. Like, I don't understand it at all. Like, there are too many curves on the tractors. This flat lines on the hood, the fenders, the grill, it's just the way I think a tractor should be designed and meant to be. And these are just classic looks. All these old tractors in my collection, they're all very classic looks, timeless looks, and I love all the designs of these things. And I've said previous videos, my passion is, when I was a kid, big tractors and big monsters. That was my thing. So I have a quickly growing tractor collection here in this room, and a very crazy monster collection in the room behind the camera. It's insane. But I always loved tractors. I was always amazed. I was always around them. Growing up, farmers farmed all the fields around my house and with big tractors, and I just was always amazed by big tractors. And I still am to this day, to be honest. If I go to a tractor dealer and see a big tractor and you walk up on it and you're just like, this thing's amazing, you know. And then you see what they do, the work they do, the non-stop, constant hard work that pull big, huge implements and stuff. It's just really impressive to me. Always has been. But this here tractor is pretty cool. Classic Oliver design and everything. The rear end here. Nice details there with the 3-point hitch and all the hitching and all that. The PTO box, everything there really caught very well. Up there on the back of the fender wells there, you see some nice lights, and those are plastic inserts. They are not stickers. Little flasher lights up here on the fenders as well. On the front of the fender there, of course, you got 2 sets of lights on either fender. In the fender, those are not stickers or decals, those are inserts, so they are really nicely done. These are big old fat fenders, and I want to say these were fuel is stored in these fenders, but I'm not sure. If anybody knows for sure, you can comment and let me know. But I think that's why these fenders were so big and thick and fat and broad, because they were actually fuel containers as well, I think. Of course, the classic coloring, the Oliver, the really dark green with the greenish cream white. I don't know what this color's called. They're whitish color that Oliver uses. If you know, let me know. I don't know offhand, but I love the contrast of the 2 main colors of the tractor that Oliver uses. It's pretty cool. The fenders have the green and the dark green with the light creamy white, greenish color, and then the seat has the green creamy white color. And then there's nice details in the cockpit area with the steering wheel, the levers up here on the console. The foot pedals are nicely done. There's even gear shift here down in the middle, the gear shifts. I think there's a little toolbox here on the side here of the right hand side of the seat. Just the cockpit of these things, this thing is very detailed. SpecCast did a nice job. One of the nicer detailed cockpits driving areas I've seen on any of these videos I've done to date. Very nice details there. Nice long hood, of course. Nice breather sticking up. Nice muffler definition, black muffler there. Looks nice with the wheels there. Pretty cool. Engine details are really impressive. You can see through there. There's like little imitation belts and stuff in there. I can see. It's really pretty nice. Both sides of that engine are really nicely detailed. They really capture some nice details on that there engine compartment on this Oliver 2270. Of course, we go up to the front here, classic Oliver grill, and it does, what's interesting, it says white in the grill. Pretty cool. Nice set of replica suitcase weights here on the front. That is a one solid mold, which I love that. I wish Ertl would do that on their suitcase weights and not have them all individual, because to me this is a lot easier to manage. I think Ertl should take a cue from SpecCast I mean, they're pretty detailed. It's just it's one solid piece. It's not separate suitcase weights. So I like that on that a lot. It's pretty cool. As far as the tires, they are rubber all the way around. Nicely done. The front wheels are big, fat, thick wheels there with that big single rib sticking up in the middle. I like that. I've never seen a lot of replica tractors, and I think this is the first one in my collection that has this style of wheels on it. That's pretty cool. But they're nice big fat wheels with that big single rib sticking up. That's pretty distinguishable and neat. Front wheel, that white, greenish, creamy color. I don't know what color that's called, but I like it. Nice definition of bolts and stuff in there. Back wheels nicely done. Looks like big weight in there, maybe like a weight. And then of course the classic Oliver creamy white, greenish in color paint there on the wheels. But like I said, tires front and back are rubber. That's cool. As expected, this tractor I think was about $80. There is the underneath of the front end, pretty nicely detailed there, if I do say so myself. I think this tractor was about $80 before shipping. That was from off outbacktoys.com. So it's a pretty nice tractor overall. I like the whole overall details, and really I was surprised. This was the first SpecCast one I got, was this one. I've bought 2 more since. So, but for the money, you get a good value and you get some good details on these SpecCasts, the best I can have seen so far. I got a Moline SpecCast, and I got another Oliver the other day that's also SpecCast. So down the road I'll be doing some videos on them, I'm sure. But I wanted to bring this one up because I haven't done a video on a SpecCast, I don't believe yet. Maybe I have, I can't remember. But it's a nice tractor, very nicely done. SpecCast is definitely an option in my opinion. Up to 4 major brands I've got Ertls, some scale models, SpecCast, and I got some Universal Hobbies tractors, and I'll probably do videos on those. I got 2 of those, and I kind of had an issue with one of them for sure, so, but I'll get into that when I do the video. But really nice tractor here, guys. The Oliver 2270, also that decal on the side, very nicely done. Classic Oliver decal, number closest to the cockpit there, 2270, and Oliver toward the hood, the front of the hood and the grill. And the classic Oliver decal there, very nicely done. I remember seeing Olivers when I was little. The series I remember the most are the 55 series, like 1955s, 2255s, stuff like that. Those were the ones, 1855, 1655s. The 55 series are the ones I remember the most. But I remember seeing them at fairs, and I didn't see too many actually farming a lot, but I remember seeing them though. And I loved Oliver. We used to call him Big Ollie. We seen a Big Oliver farm tractor, we always said, there's Big Ollie. So that's pretty cool. But I love them. They're classic. Look at the classic design of an Oliver. They're great. And if you haven't got a nice Oliver tractor, I would recommend this tractor from SpecCast. It's a pretty nice tractor overall. Alright everybody, I'll bring that camera closer to take a quick final look at this guy to close out my video. I want to thank anyone that tunes in and supports my channel there. I appreciate you. If you want to comment below, feel free. Like the video, that's cool. My name's Phil. Y'all take care, be safe. I'll be back sooner than later, and y'all have a blessed day. Talk to you again later.